Hey, what's happening, YouTube? I'm going to do an update video. It's been a couple weeks. Show everybody what's going on. This is the latest pair. They've been thinking about spawning, but looks like they're getting a little aggressive with each other today. The male's got a little bite mark on his nose. The female's nuchal hump is all scuffed up, so they've been scrapping today. Spawn is imminent. I thought they were going to spawn a couple days ago, but it hasn't happened yet. They get a little more aggressive with each other when it comes time to do the nasty. They're looking good. Female's nuchal is pretty big. See her doing a lot of shaking. If he wasn't blocking the view, of course. See if we can get him to come over here. Nope. Yeah, I'm really liking this pair more and more every day. Then we'll move up to Triton. He's in his little hidey hole. See if we can get him to come out. Likes the camera. Come on up. See if we can get a shot of him here. Yeah, I've been thinking about maybe trying to find a female for him. I'm not sure. Oh, sorry about that glare. Here, let me get my arm in the way here. There, how's that? Yeah, he's doing alright. I got the male tiger Mota in here. Oh, here he is. So you can get a look at him, hopefully, before he hides. Picked this guy up from a local fish store, Aquatics. Of course, he's not going to show up very well in here unless he comes out. There we go. Nice little male. He's probably 5 inches or so. I think I'm going to try to pair him out eventually with my smaller female that I have in the tank below here. It'll be a little while yet before I can do that. I have some fish I got to ship out first. But yeah, he's a pretty nice little male here. And then down below we got there's the female Mota I'm going to try to hook that male up with right here. This female here is a little too big. And of course there's the bigger Grimaldi right there for Mr. Stevens. That fish there is easily 5. He's pretty nice fish. There he comes. There's another little male in here. He seems to be getting the raw end of the deal lately. I'm going to have to move him out of here. This little female Mota already spawned once. I think she spawned with that big Grimaldi male. The eggs were eaten about a day after she laid them. And next to these guys, we got the Hadean. And there's one of the bigger Bedori right there. These guys are growing like weeds now. We got this is about the nicest female right here. Hadean anyway. There's another one in here. I don't know. Maybe it's this one. I don't know. They're all nice. And there's a couple umbies in here still. Here's one right there. And these umbies are from Gage. They're from his female and my old male Thor. So they should be some freckled beasts there, I think. These little Predoria really turn out nice. I don't think this thing's focused very well, but these guys are turning out really nice. Not the best focusing job. But yeah, they're looking good. Nice and active tank now that I got, I put the Hadean in here. There's constant movement. I'll be freeing up some tanks here in the next month and a half or so, so a lot of these fish are going to get moved around, and so I can start choosing what I'm going to keep and not keep. And above here we got Triton being his grumpy self. And I wanted to give a shout out to my friend Matt Gramer for sending me this female. She's about 10 inches. Named her Gaia. She's still getting used to the place, but she's really nice. You can see Triton kind of showing off for her a little bit. The divider video that I did the other day was this divider here. We built it for this pair. Yeah, I'm going to give them a little while longer, wait for her to get a little more used to the place, and pull the divider and see how it goes. Triton hasn't been aggressive at the divider at all. He just he doesn't bite at it or anything like that. He's just they both spend a lot of time checking each other out. So hopefully we can get this pair to bond out and get some Magnus Fry coming. It's been a long time, long wait. Yeah, there she is. Thanks a lot, Matt. Really appreciate it. You can see the size difference between them. I mean, she's 10 inches and he just makes her look little. Alright, let's move on a little bit here and check out the Hogas. Still doing their thing in here, not spawning. You know, doing their favorite thing. This Bacordi. Oh, brute. Gotta get rid of these things. And here's a nice little umbie for Conway. All kinds of freckles on that little thing. Or not so little thing. And there's the female Hoga again. Really wish I could get this pair to spawn. I just can't get it. Can't make them do it. I'm going to be moving this pair though out of here eventually into a smaller tank. Maybe the change of tanks will make them do something, who knows. But I'm going to be moving Odin into this tank eventually, so these Bacordi got to go before, I'm sure he'll probably kill them, so I'd like to get rid of most of what's in here before he takes over residence. Yeah, that's that pair. Move over to the Lion's Eye and the Grimalds. Here's the little female Grimalds here. Still have not grown 1 millimeter. Here's the male. If I can get it to focus on him a little bit. There you go. Unknown Lion's Eye there. That looks like it might be a female. This is the main squeeze right here. This is the female that runs the show here. And some of the loaches, I don't really show these guys enough. These guys are pretty cool. A few of these I've had a long time. This that one back there, of course he moves as soon as I want to show it to you. I got another one. Here's another bigger one. And then my biggest one here, Fatty McGee. I've had this one for, I think, almost 9 years now. Of course, they're all going to go in there. And there's another female Lion's Eye right there. So we got a few females. I don't know any males, though. There's no pairing. Nobody's trying to take over a pod or show off or none of that. They're just all hanging out. There's at least 2 females in here, so at least I know I got a couple of them. And let's move down to Magnus and Beast. They still have Fry in their tank. There he is. And there she is. Kind of measured him the other day. He's 16 inches. He's about 5.5 to 6 inches tall. He's probably 3 inches thick. I gotta get these Fry out of here pretty soon, so we can get them to spawn again. See if we can get her to get a little grumpy here. And he's gonna block me. There we go. Yep, still my favorite pair. This guy is super blue. But we still got, well, there's a nice shot of her. Oop, a little kiss. All the work it took to pair these guys out, they haven't missed a beat since they've been together now. No fights, no nothing. They're just super good parents. Then we'll move over to Odin, Mr. Grumpy. See if we can get him to check out the camera a little bit. He is also 16 inches long. He's about the same size as Magnus. Just as thick, just as tall. And as you can see, the divider's still in. There she is. She's all healed up from that last little deal. She's got a little spot on her side there, but it's just about healed up now. If she could just hold her own, you know, like she was doing for a while there in that last video, she just hold her own against him, she'd be fine. But she does it for a while, and then something happens where she freaks out and starts running from him, and then his predatory instincts take over and he wants to play rough then. Then we can move down below to the Xylos. Here's the male. He's pretty cranky too. I want to get this pair to spawn. And every time I pull the divider, he shreds her. So, this is a nice fish. Really nice little fish there. Then you got Samson down here. His eye is looking a lot better. It's still a little cloudy. I don't know if you can see out of it or not, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find a female for him, so I may end up selling him. He'd be a great breeder for somebody that wants to breed as Lanham. I've already bred as Lanham, so I don't really have the desire to breed him again. But this guy's genetics are just ridiculous. If you wanted a really nice, tall-bodied as Lanham to spawn, this would be your guy. He's got great bloodline. But he's fully healed now and back to himself. Like I said, I'm not sure if he can see out of that eye or not. He seems like he can a little bit. But at least he didn't lose it where he's got this big ugly empty eye socket. You know, at least he's got the eye is still there, so never know. Might take a little more time. I'll move up to Ohryan. He's wanting to spawn again with the female, so he's been giving her a hard time. You can see she's in the pot down there. They're still frying the tank. We've got most of them out of there now, so they're not really picking on him too bad anymore. This female is actually really turned out to be a really nice female. At first I thought she was pretty darn ugly, but she's really grown into a pretty nice looking female. So I'm happy with her. Of course she won't come out so you can see her, but you can always look at this guy though instead. It's funny too, he's, you know, pretty aggressive like this, but as soon as you do any tank maintenance, he just goes over in the corner and lets you do your business. Doesn't bother you at all. Ooh, that was a good one. Knock a tooth out doing that, pal. Easy. Yeah, it'd be nice if she'd come out so we could take a peek at her, but no such luck. Uh-oh. Gonna eat the camera. Come on. You get it. Here's a fun fish. Yeah, she won't come out. I don't know, maybe she's fanning eggs in there. I don't know. I can't see in that one side. Yeah, we'll move on over to the black belts. They're doing really well. Getting some nice color to them. They're actually pretty dark, which is makes them look pretty nice. I wish I could get some nice pictures of them, but as soon as I put the flash up on the tank, they like to hide. So this is one of the nicer ones here. Yeah, they're doing really well. And down below I got the Gorillas Blacks and my 4 Chanchos. I got some really nice pictures of this male Gorillas the other day. And I was going to sell all these Gorillas, but now I think I'm going to keep this male. He's just really nice. He's a keeper, I think. I'm not going to spawn him or anything. I think I'll just keep him solo. And the Chanchos are doing alright. This is the biggest one here. These guys are going to be moving into a bigger tank as soon as I can get those Xylos to spawn. If I can't get the Xylos to spawn, the Xylos I already have a deal worked out. A guy locally here wants the pair, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them. So I want to get these Chanchos in a bigger tank because that's more important to me. So, but the weather is warming up, so I will be shipping pretty soon, probably within a few weeks here. We have would be a Fish Keepers classified page on Facebook. I'll put a link to it in the description. I'll be posting my fish for sale on there, so you guys will be able to know what's for sale when I'm ready to ship. I won't entertain any sales quite yet unless it's going to be airport to airport. That's about all I'll do right now. It's still too cold here, and most of the country for that matter, for second day or overnight. And cargo is cheaper anyways. But that's about it. I don't have any lights on my fry tanks, so I can't really show you them. There's a whole pile of them. You might be able to see some of them, but maybe from behind the lighting behind the tank. There you go. These are Magnus Fry. There's probably 100 in there. They're all getting close to an inch. And then down below is some these are F2 umbies. There's a few of them in there that are really big. And then in this tank here there's some Dovi, but we can't see them, it's too dark. So, and then here's my planted tank. It's pretty nice. See that? Like, oh, it's coming along real nice. Empty. So that's still a project we're working on. But yeah, that's about it so far. I mean, not a whole lot going on. Hopefully we'll be spawning some Trimax pretty soon. And please make sure you stop by, check out all the Team Aquatic support members. Conway, Sean, Jeff, Brian, and Courtney. I'll put links to all those channels below. And like I said, we have a new Fish Keepers classified page where, I mean, just anybody that wants to join the group, post your fish and equipment for sale. and anything you got. And also we started a new group, aquatic support community page. I'll put a link to that also in the description. It's a really fun group. We already have like 250 members or more already. So if you're on Facebook, stop by. It's a really fun group. Lots of knowledgeable people, fun people there. And also be sure to stop by the Hydra forum. Make an account. Check it out. It's pretty cool place. Everything from planted tanks to reef tanks, reptiles, fish, you name it. It's a great forum. And also there's the Pet World Radio. That's once or twice a week usually. There's a show hosted by my buddy Conway and Sam Garcia, where they do a show called The Cichlid Life. It's an excellent show. Please tune in if you can. There'll be a link in the description. But that's about it for this update, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll checking out my fish. See ya.